Hello, I am Jeffrey Burtis with Stadium Junkies Media, and this is the Leading Brand, August 8th edition of Smackdown Live. I am the captain, Jeffrey Burtis, and who else is joining me on this lovely Leading Brand?
Sailor, Tony Lopez.
And I am the Wayfinder, James Belknap.
The Wayfinder, James Belknap. Okay then, let us begin. SmackDown, you know how they usually kick off the matches with a promo. A promo with John Cena. Super Cena comes out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I can't see what you're doing there.
You can't see? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness. But anyway, John Cena comes out. He literally started talking about his dream match with Shinsuke Nakamura. He gave props to Shinsuke and admitting why he now understands the fans cheering for him. Basically, he's like, congratulations, I lost, which is something Super Cena doesn't happen. It doesn't happen very often, basically.
Because he lost cleanly.
He lost clean as a whistle. No ref bumps, no interference, clean. Just flat out clean as a whistle.
With a weird exploder suplex.
With a weird botched exploder suplex, which Vince
a decapitating exploder suplex.
Yeah, which
Vince got mad. Vince got mad.
Angry. He's like, he got very angry.
It wasn't his fault. It was John Cena's fault.
True, but that's not how Vince McMahon sees it.
But how are you going to destroy my stars?
This has been the face of the company for like the past decade, so you can understand why Vince was not too pleased with Nakamura with that exploder suplex. But moving back
filming.
Moving back on, guess who interrupted John Cena? Well, other than the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, which comes out with a new theme, by the way.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's not as good as his previous one. Trust me, Tom.
Not as bad as Jason Jordan's, but it sucked.
Yes. He reminded Cena that I don't care about the street match. You got in my business. You have nothing I want. But Cena is like, he came out with the greatest comeback. He's one of the greatest comebacks of the promo. He said, what the fan says, Baron Corbin, you are a dumpster fire. And dumpster fire chants were happening.
That is literally just reminding me of The Rock calling John Cena a cookie puss. Cookie puss. That was a literal chant on Monday Night Raw. Cookie puss.
and the chant was dumpster fire.
Oh. During the dark match.
Cena's like, okay. Baron Corbin was like, okay, I don't care. And he's like, he wants to come in the ring and shut him up, but he's like, nah, you have nothing I want. Cena reminds him, okay, I'll put you through another table. And Corbin's declined, like, Cena to shove his respect, and the 16-time champ is not worth his time. And guess who comes out after that? Yes. How many F's does Daniel Bryan give? Because he doesn't give any. Daniel Bryan comes out, makes the match. He doesn't know if you're a dumpster fire. I don't know if you're the future. I don't have a crystal ball. But I do know that in SummerSlam, you're going to have a match with the 16-time champ, John Cena. So at SummerSlam, we will get Baron Corbin versus John Cena. Predictable. No reason to care. I have no reason to care. Maybe Baron Corbin can beat Cena, but I just don't care about this match. The promo was meh. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
I have a reason to care.
Why?
I feel like Baron Corbin is a future top heel in the WWE. I feel like top heel. Yes, top heel. I feel like he's a future WWE champion as well. Which, yeah, just because he has the Money in the Bank doesn't mean he's going to win the title. But
James?
At the same time,
Go ahead.
This is just a stepping stone. This is it's a learning experience for Baron as well.
And also, I like that Cena is paired up with Corbin more than Nakamura and Corbin because Cena can work with whatever wrestler it is. Rather, he made Rusev look good at WrestleMania a few years back. I mean, Nakamura works better with made superstars, in my opinion. Baron Corbin and Nakamura, that the chemistry doesn't go hand in hand. I feel like, in my opinion. But Cena, Corbin could potentially work. You look confused, Tony.
No, I agree with you.
James?
Well, here's the thing. Initially, when I was hearing this match, I was like, okay, so Corbin is going to be pairing up with Cena, and I was like, the reason why I don't care as much is because they really took a turn on the way the promos and the way they book of Baron Corbin. Because 6 months ago, he's one of the best people. To be honest, I thought he was going to be the next in line for the title.
Well,
now his promos are not doing so well, and I think it's because of this briefcase. I feel like once he cashes in, and if he gets a title, I think he's going to do a lot better with less people trying to tell him what to do.
I feel like his promos are scripted. It's just like he's not given the freedom. Baron Corbin,
he doesn't. I think his heart is not into it completely right now.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And that's the reason why I don't feel great about it. Granted, my prediction, it's going to be, Baron Corbin's going to be going over while cashing in later that night.
Cena's track record at SummerSlam is atrocious. Well, I can't remember the last time he won a match at SummerSlam, so I would have. Oh wow, good. And he's lost for every member of the Nexus the past few years.
Except for one more.
Corbin.
I expect him to lose to Corbin. And that will be the way of putting Corbin over, so when he cashes in that same night, it's going to make him look really good. Which also makes my prediction Shinsuke Nakamura for the title.
Tony, do we have anything you want to add before I go on to what happened next?
I actually kind of agree with James right there.
Okay, then. After that promo, we had a little tag team match with the two Canadians versus the Usos. The Canadians were Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. It's weird they don't put this against Mike Kanellis and Aiden English, which both of them were nowhere to be seen at all at Smackdown, apparently. But
oh man, I wanted Aiden.
He's doing you and Aiden.
I want to sing about facing off against the perfect 10. And I'll make him a 9 because I will be the one who won.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I just made this promo.
They should hire you as writer for WWE SmackDown. But they came out
than some of the other things they're doing right now.
Bingo.
Wow. Yep. But the faces came out pretty strong. They worked it early. They stunned the Usos going into commercial, but then the Usos after the break were taking control and they were taking a beating. And then hot tag, Dillinger comes in, gets a little bit of offense. I like how quickly they did the hot tag because this was really fast paced and going. Like Dillinger trying to go outside the ring to catch the Usos, but then Sami Zayn does like this nice, beautiful flip that he does outside the ring, attacking both the Usos. And then, yes, very much so. He was wiped out with the ring, and then Dillinger came off the top ropes, but the opponent dodged the attack. Ty tried to go for a tiebreaker, but one of the Usos blasted in with a kick, and the Usos went back to their heel finish. They did the tag and then did a little kick right to the knee, back of the knee, where they used the target when they turned heels. Went up for a half Boston Crab. Ty Dillinger had no choice but to tap, and the Usos won.
They have a name for that. I'm trying to remember. Tequila Sunrise is what it's called.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
the Tequila Sunrise.
Tequila Sunrise.
It sounds like something for the Primos.
It's an old school move, if I remember correctly.
Usos won, but the most important thing that happened was after the match, they cut a little promo talking trash about how they beat up on the New Day. And Big E, all Toronto, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous 3-time champs and feel the power. New Day's music comes out.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yes. Big E is the only one coming out of the ring, coming out of the entrance. And then Xavier and Kofi attack the Usos from behind. I love it. I love it. It takes a page out of the Usos book, where they were just beating up on them from behind, showing a little bit of aggression that faces don't seem to have nowadays. And they brought in 2 chairs, about to hit one of the Usos with a chair, and with their finisher, but the other Uso grabbed, I think it was Jimmy, grabbing Jay, pulled him out of the ring, and they were reeling. Love the angle where the faces get a little bit of retribution, and I cannot wait for this match. Keep building this. This is the best feud in SmackDown or in WWE, period. Gentlemen, your thoughts on the fact that the New Day took a page out of the Usos playbook?
There's a lot of heat in this match. The Usos clearly have momentum, clearly have the fans on their side, even though they are probably one of the top heels in the company right now. These 2 teams just simply have a bunch of chemistry, and it's working. Keep it going. I mean, don't stretch it too long. To remember what happened last time, didn't we? But still, I want this to keep going.
I want this to keep going. I want this to keep going as well. But for how much longer? I mean, after SummerSlam, they get the only way this feud keeps on going is if the Usos get the belts back.
Mm-hmm.
James, your thoughts on this feud? And the angle
this time around, I really think it's working very well in the sense of everyone likes both sides, and we have a definitive who's heel, who's face aspect, while bringing, of course, what have I said? You bring one of the 7 deadly sins, it's gonna make it an interesting match, no matter who it is. And so you got 2 sides that you're willing to cheer for, no matter who it is. Like I'm down since day 1-ish, but I already know who I feel like is gonna win. But I'm down with the Usos really bad. Usos, I think, are the top heels of SmackDown. Granted, it's only because The Miz is losing momentum in the Raw side. It's the only reason why I'm not going to give them the full title of top heels right now.
Yes.
And that's only because they're using Miz TV like crazy. I think the balls kind of buried The Miz a little bit.
God.
It wasn't his fault.
That was not his fault. It was just...
That was not his fault. I think just WWE just wanted to bury his balls.
No. No. Next up, we had Charlotte Flair versus Lana. Oh, God, this match.
There was booty, she
was in the beginning of the match. I was like, why is she smiling so much? It's like, is there something different? Like, I'm starting to think she was starting to corpse a little bit because I think there was something going on backstage. No, it was part of the character of laughing at the fact that she's facing off against Lana. I love that. She made a different persona to what she normally wrestles to, just by that.
She was like, why am I wasting my time on Lana? Lana has no wrestling whatsoever. However, I like the fact that I'm starting to like Lana's character. Basically, she's trying to prove herself and trying to get better. And I mean, loss after loss, you're gonna take losses before you take some wins. I mean, if you keep booking this properly, where I might start pulling for Lana to get better. Hopefully, it pays off at the very end. But during this match, just blatantly a squash. Like, Lana was trying to get her offense in, but what did her in was a little slap to Charlotte's face. Charlotte was not having any of that. Big boot, then the figure 8, and the rest is history. But, I mean, Lana, she started off with a title match. Didn't go so well. and she's trying to prove everyone wrong. So maybe they can give a little bit more time on Lana before maybe putting her in a title picture again. But keep this going. I want to see Lana get better. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
I think what I found funny is I ended up looking at Twitter after this match. They had, on Becky Lynch's Twitter, they had a video of her asking Charlotte, what happened out there? I was just trying to give the fans of Toronto what they wanted to see. I was like,
Oh, God.
Oh, because there was a botch where Lana ended up pulling down Charlotte's trousers and just exposing her rear to the whole crowd.
Wow.
Like, okay, guys.
I had to rewind it a few times because I was laughing about it because
I
noticed the reaction from people in the background, and it's like, did they really? So I took a moment to realize the exact moments because I saw the flip and I thought she was faking falling back, about like, oh, I'm about to fall backwards. No, I'm not. No, it turns out, my ass is out.
I kind of got to fall now.
Way to cover it up. Way to cover that up, Charlotte. Way to cover that up.
Because I didn't notice it at first. The people in the background made me notice it.
When I rewound it, like, her facial expression was like, oh!
Not again.
I might have to rewatch that again. Thanks, Tony. But speaking of Tony,
Tony's face when I said the word again, he knew what I was meaning.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's what happens when you have photos of you on your own cell phone.
Before I go on to this next segment, we had a little fashion heats action going on. Breezango and Fashion Pete's. It's Fashion Pete's time. Which this is still going, where Tyler Breeze brought in the Ascension saying, you were in this dream, and the Ascension was like, no, we just come here for the free pie. When then out of nowhere, Fandango returns. He says he was abducted by aliens. He was abducted by aliens, and he said the person that walks through that door killed the horse Tommy, I believe. And it was none other than Arn Anderson. What's wrong, Tony? Come on. You seem so confused.
Arn
Anderson. And it's like, did you do it? You darn right I did.
God dang it, Arn.
It was me, Austin.
You darn right I did. And like, this case is yet to be solved. To be continued. We're going to get more of the Fashion Pete. The Fashion Files. You seem so confused. Gentlemen, your thoughts on this Fashion Pete's?
I'm just here for the pie.
Why, Arn? Why?
By the way, after Arn confessed, he's like, and guess what, guys? I'm taking these donuts too.
Yes.
It was a great appearance by Arn, I admit.
It was. No one was expected. No, I didn't expect it. Not at all. The Ascension, I'm just like, okay, there's just there. Arn Anderson, I was like, wait, what?
Wasn't the Ascension and Tyler and all them, weren't they in the same indies?
They were all in NXT together.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they were all in NXT, but weren't they in the same indie promotion?
If anything, it would be Ring of Honor. I'm not sure.
Either Ring of Honor or when NXT was SCW.
Maybe because they have really good chemistry with each other, and with that, with how they respond to each other and how they have the creativity, I feel like that they're all working together pretty well.
It's working. I'm very entertained by the Fashion Files. Or should I say Fashion Pete's?
Yeah, they're playing off pretty much off of anything and everything that's popular and retro-ish. Seriously, what's with the maple syrup on the wood? That was the first thing I called out when I saw it. I was like, why is he pouring maple syrup on wood?
Oh, I saw that as a kid. I was like, what the hell is it from?
I don't know. But what's that? Fashion 18?
Ooh.
What old retro shows do you want them to do next?
What happens if the Fashion 18? This is what happens when the Ascension decide to join him to find out what happens.
Who's Mr. T?
Or Fashion Mash or something?
Well, who's Mr. T?
Oh, who would be Mr. T? It would be Rizondo? I mean, no, Tyler Breeze, maybe?
That'd be funny.
Oh, jeez, I forgot the Ascension guy's names. Which one's the bigger one?
Connor. I think it was Connor.
Connor.
I don't know why I can never remember tag team individual names sometimes.
Well, the Ascension has been irrelevant for a while, so I can understand why you don't know their name.
They could have done a very good job with Stardust.
Now, moving on, we had another promo. This time with Shane O'Mac, basically. Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money. He comes out to the ring and he brings out Kevin Owens, which also, take a side note, Kevin Owens is not at the face of America on the Titantron. He went back to the prize fighter logos, basically, where all red, all black, basically.
That's better anyway.
That is more. I like the face of America. I like that little smug KO on the middle of the Titantron.
Well, I just didn't like the fact that every time that face of his was on the ramp, he had to walk all the way around his face.
Oh, that was the greatest thing. The pretentiousness of, I'm not going to walk on my face, I'm going to walk around my face. That pretentiousness sold me.
Yes.
I want them to put that on the WWE 2K video game.
Well, he walked around his face.
Yeah.
Now, okay, Shane brought KO out, then he brought Styles out. He's saying, okay, I'm going to call this match to the letter. I'm not going to get involved unless you make me. KO, being the master manipulator, he's like, Shane, can you really forgive AJ Styles for what happened last April where Styles attacked Shane McMahon and put his head through a car?
Ooh, good point.
A car window. He's like, we've had our past. We get that. But Styles says, if you screw me over, I will. Remember WrestleMania? Remember that? I mean, take no offense. I don't trust anybody, let alone a McMahon. And then, literally, KO brought this out of nowhere. He's saying, AJ Styles, can you trust Shane McMahon when he's done this? I looked in the WWE Network, and I saw this footage from 1999 Survivor Series, where Shane, he put up on the Titantron footage of 1999 Survivor Series, where Shane McMahon was the special guest referee, Austin Rock, and he stopped on the count. He stopped on that count.
Oh, not that match. Oh, God.
He brought that out.
Good advertising ploy.
Very good advertising. And, like, Styles saying, this is as close as you're going to get to the title. This is as close as you're going to get. So, KO sucker punches Styles, and in retaliation, Styles tries a Paley kick, but hits Shane McMahon.
What'd you call it?
The Paley kick?
Pele
kick, sorry.
It's an actual person.
Sorry. The
player.
Paley kick. Oh, got him.
The haluva kick.
Might as well, right?
Now, McMahon was furious at the action, and he's like, your time is numbered, basically. He's like, so KO, being the master manipulator, causes tension between Styles and Shane. So it leaves me this little doubt that Shane is going to screw somebody. whether it's going to be KO or it might be Shane, it might be AJ Styles. But now you've caused this little seed of doubt between Styles and Shane, saying, "Don't you screw me, don't screw me." He's being the master manipulator. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
I don't think anybody's technically going to get screwed. It's going to be more like there's going to be somebody bumping into Shane, and he's going to do a count where he can't say no. The same thing's been happening on the other Smackdowns.
James?
I think there's going to be a spot where there is another ref going to come out, probably because someone attacked Shane and Shane decided to retaliate.
I mean, it makes it where it's not clear as day where it's going to be Shane's KO. It's
probably going to happen is he's going to get hit a few times by AJ, and eventually Kevin doesn't like what he did, so he shoves Shane. Shane retaliates, and Kevin eventually does a pop-up powerbomb, and then that leads to, during the pop-up powerbomb, or as he sits there and realizes, oh no, I could be pinning, a Pele kick leads on to a phenomenal forearm, another referee comes out, or Shane finally wakes up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can't wait for this match.
There's going to be another referee. I feel it.
I can see it.
Legitimately my second match I want to see the most at SummerSlam. Second most.
For me, this is third. For me, this is third. But moving on now, we had a match between Naomi and Carmella. Remember Miss Money in the Bank? So they had a little back and forth action. Naomi got a little bit of offense going in. And then as she was hitting the top, she was going to the top turnbuckle for a little move. Guess who shows up? None other than James Ellsworth, causes a distraction. Carmella gets the victory. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, James Ellsworth is back.
Oh no, Chyna's back. No!
But now they didn't cash in.
They didn't cash in. They're saving it. Which that would have been a perfect opportunity to cash in on Naomi.
What a stinking tease.
I mean, think about it. You just beat her. What makes a difference if she brings out a chair, smacks her, cashes in, does it right there?
Would have made perfect sense, but I think she's waiting for the right time.
That was the right time.
That was the right time, but maybe later, maybe SummerSlam. Because with James Ellsworth back, even Natalya out after the match was like, Carmella, don't interfere in this match. I'm warning you. And James Ellsworth was like, oh, now that I'm back, everyone's running in fear. But now she's got a pinfall over Naomi, and Ellsworth is back, which means anything can happen. Now, before we get on to the main event, we had this little interview with Shinsuke Nakamura and Renee Young. They showed a little clips back and forth with Nakamura speaking English, trying to speak as best English as you can. It was just a promo to hype Nakamura up, basically. Oh, James, come on. Why are you doing that?
What?
You face
off?
You can't do
that. No. I saw him.
Yes, he did, and it was just a basic promo on that, for to make Nakamura look strong, basically. Tony, your thoughts?
This is the first SummerSlam main event where two people of Asian descent are going to be fighting for a WWE championship.
One of them's Canadian.
Nice.
I had to pull a Meltzer right there.
I think we all have. I think that's pretty much all we got to say about this. Just to hype up Nakamura. Can we move on to the main event?
Si, sir.
The main event was a grudge match between Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal.
I heard actually pretty good things about this match.
But first of all, here's the thing. The Singh brothers were out due to injury.
Say what?
They weren't there. Jinder Mahal had to go on his own. You're weird. You seem confused.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's what happened. Orton, without the Singh brothers, attacked with all offense on Jinder Mahal. They were trying to set up an RKO on the announce table. Mahal blocked it, got a little offense going in, and then he was trying to go for the Colossus, and guess what? RKO, 1, 2, 3, Jinder Mahal, without the Singh brothers, loses to Randy Orton clean. This is bad. This is bad because within 2 weeks, you're making Jinder Mahal look weak as hell. And it just proves the fact that without the Singh brothers, Jinder Mahal is nothing.
Which proves the fact that Jinder somehow, some way is going to retain at SummerSlam.
Because the Singh brothers will be coming back at SummerSlam.
Bingo.
You
It's
think?
50-50 booking.
I just can't see it.
I mean,
Jar,
look at
Jar,
WWE's past
Jar,
bookings
Jar.
like that.
But it was Randy Orton getting his win back from Jinder Mahal, and after the match, Rusev kicked Randy Orton in the back of his head for his little surprise attack, giving Rusev a little heat. But can we all say there's no way Rusev is going over Randy Orton at SummerSlam?
Randy Orton's losing to Rusev at SummerSlam.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
He's had 3 straight losses at pay-per-views. I don't see it being a 4th.
I see it being a 4th, and I see Randy going off for a little bit and doing something else.
Don't it, James?
I can see the 4th one because it doesn't count in the mindset of, oh, how many matches? You had this many matches against one person. And then eventually, if you want to be gone and gone, especially when you have no build-up other than the only build-up, quite literally, is 2 seconds until the end of the show. You get a super kick to the chin and fade to black. I really liked how they ended that because most of the time it's super kick. Oh, he stares at the camera, staring at him for 30 seconds, and then he makes his promo. Rusev, no. This time, it's super kick, 2, 1, fade to black. I'm like, that is a great teaser.
I mean, if you make the build, you can get me more reason to care about this match. Because right now, this is one of the least exciting matches I got looking forward to.
Yeah, this match is pretty bad.
This and Baron Corbin Cena.
I mean, it's pretty low on my
Baron
list.
Baron Corbin Cena will be entertaining. Will I care? Not so much. But it'll be entertaining. Rusev and Randy Orton. Randy Orton is the black hole for it. Because Baron will be the black hole for the Cena match. So how much does the other thing carry? I don't think Rusev can carry him that far.
And Orton's just boring. He's boring to me. He gets that RKO.
It hasn't been interesting since 2007.
All Orton's got is that RKO, and that is not enough. And that vintage Orton DDT.
Vintage Orton.
Ugh, I cannot stand that. Well, gentlemen, that is all for WWE SmackDown's leading brand. I'm Jeffrey Burtis. Peace be upon you, and hit the subscribe button. My goal for this week, 10 subscribers. Tony, James, got anything to say?
Peace. Hit that subscribe button. We will answer your comments in the comments below. Please comment. Please comment. I want those 10 subscribers by the end of this week.
James?
Of course, like, share, subscribe. You got the up if you like this one. If you want to hit the down, well, here's to the greatest, just like you've known.
Ooh, okay. This is the leading brand, WWE SmackDown Live, August 8th. I'm Jeffrey Burtis, and this is the Stadium Junkies Media.